Hi you guys, this is Misty with the Oracle Evolution, Leo edition. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to go ahead and just do a general reading just to kind of check the energy. Right off the bat, I started out, I was guided to this Star Temple Oracle deck, and I picked up my cards and they were all stuck together. So I can only assume that my very young child spilled something on him and got him wet and did not let me know. So I really feel like there's something that's just kind of hidden, like something that's hidden behind the scenes, and we're going to see what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? Okay, so on the top we have the Oracle, which says forecast. I am the Oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. Okay, so this might be something that you already know or something that is starting to connect with you. And it's funny how this came out just this way. So I'm kind of reading this, which was, flipped over. It says the cosmos ascend. I connect to oneness and expand my awareness. So I'm getting like you may not be aware at this time that you might be going through like a dark night of the soul or another dark night of the soul. Basically, you're ascending in some way. So I don't know if whoever this is for, like you may be having like some type of symptoms or something and be a little bit confused about what's going on. Maybe you're tired, a lot more tired than what you usually are. Thirsty. I don't know why I'm hearing that someone might be thirsty, so you definitely need to drink some water. And if you normally shower, what I'm getting is you need to take a bath, like soak in water. For some reason, maybe it's like you need to do like a cleansing bath or something like that. At the bottom, we also have the Seven Sisters circle. Sisterhood enriches my life. And what I'm getting from that is that you may not be aware that you are being assisted at this time. So you may have like some spirit guides or, some sisters or sisterhood from previous, maybe from a previous life, previous lives, previous family. Yeah, I'm getting family, previous family or families that are guiding you along this path. I kind of get like, this is weird, but I get like it's not weird. I'm sorry. I really need to stop saying that. But I get like maybe you guys have an actual pact. And so it's kind of like you take turns. So when it is your turn, to be in the physical, then your sisters are in the background guiding you along the way, and vice versa. So like if it's one of your other sisters that's here in the physical, then at that time you're in the spiritual and you're helping to guide those sisters. So it's like you have a little kind of like a little coven or a little pact in that sense. And so you're being guided, and you might be just now kind of awakening to that because at the top it says the visionary awake. With an intuitive perspective, I see the bigger picture. And this might be something that you're just now realizing, or maybe you're just now connecting to your sisters. And I don't know, I need to look up what that means, but right now I'm getting a ringing in my right ear. Usually I know like when it's a ringing, it's like a frequency that we can't hear that's coming from like the spirit world. And so, it could just be a download of some sort, but I just felt like I needed to say that I'm getting like some ringing in my right ear. You might be someone who's experiencing that as well. And so I'm kind of getting the feeling like when you get that ringing in your ear, just take some time to sit down and have quiet, meditate, and either you're going to get the information that you need while you're sitting quietly in your meditative state, or it might be something that's going to come through a dream, or it's going to come through at a later date and time through some other type of method. So just be patient, don't worry about it, just accept the message, and then just be open to the fact that it may not come to you like right then. Don't think that you're I don't know why I'm saying this, but don't think that you're broken just because, like you know that it's a message and you don't understand what it is. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. What does Leo need to know? And this is a Leo that is awakening to some type of information or having some type of additional part of their awakening. Could be an initial awakening, I don't know. But what, ooh, yeah, okay. So the first thing that flipped over was transformation, and what was, I don't know, what was underneath was femme fatale. Femme fatale. And I see that, like, when I hear femme fatale, sometimes people just take that to be just something that's just like sexual or, whatever. Someone that's, like, what do they say? Like man eater, whatever. But this is just a dangerous woman. And so this might be for a divine feminine who is transforming, and I'm hearing, let me upgrade you. So someone is upgrading. And I'm hearing like a force to be reckoned with. So there is someone who is upgrading, spiritually speaking, and they are a force to be reckoned with. You are a force to be reckoned with. And I don't think you understand or just how powerful you are. And the reason that you may not know that is because you might be sitting in a victim mentality, which kind of keeps you at a lower vibration, especially when you are focusing in too much on societal norms, like what society thinks, what society believes, what society wants of you, and that is something that might have been keeping you a little bit stuck. And it might be that you're kind of coming out of that mentality. So congratulations to you. What else for this Leo? Our Leo that is transforming, our Leo that is ascending. What does Leo need to know? What other messages do we have? Is that all? Let's try one more. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So naughty, we have limitless potential, and we have creative energy, and it was kind of in the reverse, okay? And so what I'm kind of getting from this is perhaps behind the scenes, because I'm looking over here at this deck that was just sitting here. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I'm feeling like, yes, I am going to use it. But I'm looking at, it says competition. So it feels like, or it seems like someone, unbeknownst to you, has been competing with you, right? And I'm getting that they're not fighting fair. They're fighting really dirty, number one. And they're also making you feel dirty or naughty to keep you out of your creative energy. As long as you feel ashamed of who you are, or guilty for the power and the creativity that you possess, then it's going to keep you again in this very low vibration, and you're not going to realize and recognize this limitless potential that you really absolutely do have. As long as they can keep you stuck or wounded, stuck in whatever this, like if you had some childhood wounding or, whatever, like early life wounding, then you are not going to be able to reach this potential. But what I'm getting is that you have now made it your mission to create and set healthy boundaries and stick to those healthy boundaries. And it's going to help turn this right here the way that it should be, right? So it's going to help make sure that you are defeating whatever this energy is that someone is trying to place on you. I'm getting at the top, it says aggression. So that person is being really aggressive in whatever their tactics are, but also that you're being really aggressive in setting your boundaries, so to speak. We also have drug and alcohol abuse. So either the person who is doing this is someone who abuses drugs or alcohol, Or maybe that was something that was a part of your past and they're trying to get you back into that energy so that you are not able to remember, so that you're not able to create, so that you don't get into that energy. And really, I'm kind of feeling like so that you feel like you don't deserve to be in that energy and to have so much power and authority. Wow. Okay. What else? What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Whoever you are, you're a very powerful person. But I don't know if you know it yet. Or again, do they know? No, you don't know. You don't know. You don't want to know. I don't know if there was like some maybe past life trauma as well. That could be part of the healing that you need to do, some of the wounding that you received. Okay, so here's something about a marriage. What about, we have Capricorn and emotionally unavailable. Okay, so Capricorn is at the bottom with marriage. So I don't know if a Capricorn is going to try to come to you and propose marriage, but underneath that Capricorn, it says run, and then engagement. So whatever this is, it might be that you are being asked to run from this marriage proposal or from this, engagement, whatever this is, or perhaps a Capricorn is running from one. But it says at the top, because what you may not see is that this person might be emotionally unavailable. You may not be emotionally available at this time. It says committed and loyal. That's something that you are, and that's something that you look for in a person. But underneath the committed and loyal, it says no. So I'm thinking that whoever this is, they may not be the loyal person that they may come and present to you. They may come while you're trying to focus on your work or your money. And you may not know that whoever this person is, they're actually in some type of poly relationship, and they're trying to get you involved with some, for whatever reason. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Anything else for Leo? Oh, geez. Okay, we can't take all of this, but let's see. We have poor communication. So someone has poor communication. They're watching you on social media. If you were previously married, and maybe you're not anymore, maybe you're separated, maybe you're still married, but you're just kind of going through some obstacles in your relationship. There may be it may be related to poor communication or something like that. But it says calling in your soulmate. Someone's calling in a soulmate. Yeah, and I saw Sagittarius at the bottom, so I don't know if someone's dealing with a Sagittarius. These cards are in reverse for some reason. Baggage tried to pop out, so somebody is holding on to some old baggage, and if it's you, you just need to let it go. Okay. Yeah, whoever's watching you on social media, it just says run, marriage and obstacles. It says no, so it could be that you're in a relationship, a long-term relationship or something, and it's a no. It's not really who you're supposed to be with. Someone with poor communication or calling in a soulmate, and we have Libra. I don't know if it's like, I don't know why this always comes out, but why it's like maybe you're supposed to say no to a Libra because there is some unhealthy or you have no boundaries with this person, or vice versa. And then we have, again, engagement underneath no comes out. We get underneath the no comes engagement. So And it also has with unhealthy or no boundaries at the bottom, it said siblings. So whoever this person is, they could have like no boundaries or very limited boundaries when it comes to a sibling, and they allow that person to kind of be in the relationship and kind of dictate what they do, or how things work out for them. What was turned around was like must make a decision about your relationship. So I don't know. And I'm thinking these might be just some things that you've had to overcome, or that you are overcoming, and it's all a part of your awakening. This might be something that you have just finished facing, or or you're about to face now, or I'm getting that there are things that you've already had to face, that things that you've already had to overcome. Things may have been kind of difficult for you, but you're getting to see just how strong you really are. We have bisexual, so I don't know if it's that this Libra is bisexual. Maybe you called in for your soulmate and poor communication. Okay, so let's go back. You may have called in for your soulmate, right? And at that time, you were unawakened and your communication was poor. So you weren't very specific or very clear on, what you were looking for, right? And it could have brought in this person here, this Libra, and you may not know this, but this person may be bisexual. Now, of course, it could be you that's bisexual, but someone is bisexual, and there's nothing wrong with that as long as, whoever they're with, like you're being open and honest with whoever it is that you're with. Don't come in knowing that you have, like, this is who you are, but then you lie and pretend like you're, heterosexual. That would be the issue, not being bisexual. At the bottom, we have immature. So I don't know if someone in this is being immature and hiding the fact, because it says hidden feelings, but they're hiding the fact that they want the relationship to go to the next level. And, by not communicating that, especially with poor communication, that can be an issue. And, it might result in like someone coming in and saying that they just want to be friends, or, you've kind of friended the person because they weren't clear on what it is that they wanted. I don't know if they have like an uncle behind the scenes that's like trying to guide them, whoever this person is. And it's just causing like poor communication between the two of you, because this person isn't listening to self, they're listening to an uncle or something like that, and you've already moved on because you've decided to focus on self-love, right? So let's see if we can get another one. Okay, I keep just wanting to get one, but okay. So whoever's watching you, I don't know if these are like all different types of things that are kind of going on at one time, with different people. This could be multiple energies, or whatever. But whoever is watching you on social media, that it's saying, you need to run from that, whatever that is, because this person has unhealthy or no boundaries, or with this person you have unhealthy or no boundaries. They also have some type of secret family that you may not be aware of. Committed and loyal actually came out. So that is under marriage, but what I'm getting is this person that's watching you on social media might be married, has a secret family that they are committed and loyal to. So even though they may want you, emotionally they're not really available. Like I'm kind of getting the feeling that there's something missing within this person, within themselves, which is why they have unhealthy or no boundaries. And so they're not even really committed to who they're already with if they're secretly watching you and trying to include you on whatever it is, without them actually healing within themselves and within their relationship or family that they already have. So it says at the bottom, 2+ love interests. This person has 2 or more love interests, but it's not something for you to like, oh gosh, why do I keep getting the weirdos? I'm sorry, but that might be something that someone is thinking. But it says up here, like with all of this drama and foolishness, because I kind of get like this might be 2 or 3 different people that are like watching you or interested in you, or something like that. Maybe someone from the past, and these might be, see, from the past, yes. And then it might be 2 people that are like, either one is like recent, and one might be coming towards you, or they might, these last 2 might both be recent. But what it's saying is for you not to give up on love. It is coming for you. It's just going to be in divine timing. Okay. And let's see if we can get one more. When I say one more, I usually end up getting like a whole bunch. But let's see. See if we can get one more. I'm just, oh, yeah, of course not. Of course not. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have a couple that came out. One is abortion, and of course this energy keeps coming out for some reason, but pregnant is at the bottom of that deck, and then we have abortion. So someone might be pregnant and about to have an abortion for whatever reason. Maybe because it's not by whoever they want it to be by, and they're wanting to have a rebirth of a relationship, either with you or something like that. But I'm seeing that whoever this is, it's a toxic person. Excessive drinking, parties, sex, could be drugs as well. And it might be the person like with the unhealthy boundaries, or you have no boundaries with this person again. And finally it comes out, don't give up on love. It's coming, divine timing. So that's still there. And let's see if there's anything else. I'm gonna pull from, let's go ahead and do this one, and then we're gonna be all done. This is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. And I'm getting that whoever this is for, you guys, this is really, like, it may not feel like, or you may not think that it has anything to do with spirituality, but it does have something to do with like challenges that you have kind of opted to overcome, or you have opted to face in the physical. So that's what I'm getting. It's kind of like, I got that in the last reading that I did. And I think that was like a divine masculine reading. I don't know if it's done uploading, because it takes, I live in the country, so it takes forever for my videos to upload. But it was kind of like this energy of like, kind of like a game, or something like that. And so it's just kind of like, these are some of the stages that you just kind of contracted to go through, right? And, part of it is, for the divine masculine reading, it was about like, can you go through all of these obstacles and still come out knowing and believing and trusting in the power of love type thing. Okay. So let's see. Final messages for Leo. Final messages. Okay, we have 23, confidence. It comes with time and practice. Wow. So yeah, what I'm getting, like 2 and 3, you add those together, you get 5 in it. And one of the things that it can mean is adventure. right? And it's part of the adventure. Like, as you go, like, and look at her sword. She has this little sword on her bag, right? And what I'm kind of picturing in my mind is like, as this person goes through more and more, I don't want to say battles, but more and more obstacles, more and more challenges, more and more adventures in her life. Number one, she's going to become more confident, right? And so she won't be kind of huddled up anymore. And I'm also picturing like her sword gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And she's, the confidence level, the level of confidence that she has is just going to continue to grow through every single storm that this person faces. And that's what's at the bottom: storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we have mural. Be your own first priority. And I'm kind of getting like, whatever this is, through the storms, through the ups and the downs and the obstacles, you also have to make sure that you are putting yourself first. Because before you can love anyone, right, you have to be able to love yourself. You can't give people what you don't have for yourself. And that's one of the lessons that you have to learn. And it's really one of the, I don't want to say it's a mystery of life, but it is, because even it's like a known mystery, if you will, because even though we know that, it's still a struggle for us to go through life and to do it. We still put other people and other people's needs ahead of our own. Yeah, and at the bottom, it says mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is. And so what I'm getting from that is part of, putting yourself first is taking care of your own physical and spiritual health. I'm getting, if someone needs to use the mirror to help build up their confidence, then that's what you need to do. Maybe looking in the mirror, because I'm going to say my kids love to look in the mirror. And one thing about kids, you guys, is that most kids, especially when they have like a healthy kind of mindset, they love themselves. Like, you're not going to tell them anything different. Like, they love themselves. They love to look at themselves. And, it's really time, like with being in society and being in our families, that kind of chip away at that level of confidence that we naturally have as children. So it's kind of like you grow into an adult and now you're having to unlearn all of those nasty little habits that you've been taught by society. Because society teaches us that when you look in the mirror and when you're loving on yourself and you enjoy how you look and you think that you're beautiful, you think that you're sexy, what do they call? They don't call that confidence. They call that conceit. And it's not you being conceited. How is that being conceited to admire and love the way that the Most High created you to be? Like, seriously? And that's something that gets all stuck in our head. I love seeing my kids when they're in the mirror. I love it. I absolutely love it. So for whoever is watching this, you might need to actually get yourself in that mirror and, maybe use some mantras or some positive affirmations as you're looking at yourself. Point out all of the things that you love about yourself. And hopefully it's everything. Even if there are things that you want to improve on, that's fine. But accept and love yourself the way that you are, like right now. And if you feel like, well, this isn't, like maybe I need to do, like eat better or exercise, and blah, blah, blah. Well, then do it. Make yourself your own first priority. What are you waiting for? Just go ahead and do it then. Well, but I have to focus on, I work too much. Well, then are you making yourself your first priority? Or are you making your, someone at your job your first priority? Are you making your job your first priority? You have to find the time. I'm going to say, like, one thing that I noticed about the male species, I'm just going to say this, because the people that generally struggle with putting themselves first would be the feminines, would be females. Masculines, when they have it set in their mind that they're going to improve their physical health, their mental health, their finances, whatever it is, they do it. Which is, makes sense, right? Because the masculine represents action. So perhaps whoever this is for, you're a feminine, but you're being called to step into your masculine energy to make this happen. Make yourself a priority. And we don't call masculines we don't really see them as being conceited. We see them as being self-assured. And that's what you need to do. Okay, let's see if we can get one more card, and then we're going to stop there because I got a potty. Ooh, really? Okay, so we're going to take it there. Oh my gosh, seriously, Leo. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. Expectations. Don't seek oh my goodness, don't seek anyone's approval. Like if you want to be happy, 1 and 2 is 3, which has to do with, being happy. It also has to do with being creative and with expressing. So you don't need to seek anyone else's approval with what you're working on, whether that be some type of work, project, some creative endeavor that you're doing, or if it's working on yourself. You don't need anybody. You don't need anybody to approve what you do. Only you need to approve of what you do. It says feast, slow down, and celebrate yourself. So if you're starting to get, feel like, oh my gosh, you're getting tired or you're losing wind or something like that, then that means it may be time for you to slow down just a little bit and look at what you have accomplished thus far and celebrate that. Shark, it says swim away from this situation, and I see that as all of this foolishness that's under these cards. You're being told to swim away from all of those situations. If it's not something that's going to add to you, that's not going to help improve you, your life, your situation, that's not going to bring peace and calm and love and happiness to your life, you need to let it go. And we have garden. Something lovely will grow from this. So from all of these lessons that you have learned, just know that, you're going to see something very beautiful that's going to manifest, that's going to come out of everything that you've learned. Here it is. Justice is coming. Wow. Justice is coming. And at the bottom, we have mourning. The world awaits you. Okay? And at the top, dragons, slay them all. Okay, Leo? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Misty with the Oracle Evolution Leo edition. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you liked it, if you loved it, and you know what? Even if you didn't, I love you, Leo. Have a great day. Bye now.